From Meister Tarot, I'd like to acknowledge the Warramah First Nations people. An absolute pleasure to have you, your guides, my guides, and the universal energies with us here today. Today is the day. Be safe, be calm, be tolerant. Don't project who you voted for. It's nobody's business but your own. Just sit calmly for the next couple of weeks until things settle down. So I was going to look at Marjorie Taylor Greene in my Lindsay video, but Lindsay went on a little bit long. So we'll have a look at Marjorie separately. She is, I believe, up for election. A lot of readers are calling that she's in a really heavy red voter area. And as we have learnt over the years, the Republicans, they don't vote for who is for their best interest. They vote purely to get a body in government for purposes of power and control. They don't actually vote for who has the best policies. So it's all very interesting. A lot of these people are voting if their social security, if their healthcare, etc., got taken away from them, they would be Veterans Affairs, etc., they would be absolutely horrified, but this is what they're voting for. So just stay safe, don't engage. Okay, that was my little soapbox, my little quokka moment. So I shall, for those that are new, and oh my God, nearly up to 400 subscribers. Thank you. For those that are new, quokka, Quokka, Google it. It's a little Australian animal that I'm saying quokka instead of squirrel. Okay, that was enough explanation. So Marjorie Taylor Greene, how's it going to go for her? Is she going to get indicted? Now, indicted is a difficult word for me because it's not a word I'm accustomed to. Is Marjorie Taylor Greene going to be charged? Is going to be charged with being involved, helping out with the January the 6th. Now, apparently, if you cast your memory back, she took some dubious figures for a tour. She potentially supplied a map layout, X marks the spot, all that sort of fun stuff. Is Marjorie Taylor Greene going to find herself in hot water? And here are the lawmakers who see all. January 6th committee, Liz Cheney. Now, if you go back, you'll see that I did a reading on the temperance card popped out when I was thinking about Liz Cheney. Even though she will not be in official government, where she will have a role as a consultant or an expert or something or other, she will have a role in government going forward on the January 6th committee, whether it's a behind the scenes looking researcher, that type of thing, I'm not sure. Okay, is Marjorie Taylor Greene going to be in hot water in regards to the January 6th insurrection coup attempt? Let's have a look. Okay. Oh well, those who's just come off my Lindsay reading, here's the same card for Marjorie Taylor Greene. Whistleblower, spy in the camp. The prosecutors have all the information they need already. Okay. They have the prosecutors already have those that have dobbed her in. They have the information, they have the truth, and they have proof of the truth. Okay, let's see where this goes for Marjorie Taylor Greene, the star, the best of the United States at this stage, but it is the star about it's the restoration and respite card. So it is all about recovery. It is all about restoring what is good, balancing between the land and the water, the calm and the solid. Yeah, that's what they're trying to tell me. It can also mean thinking your star is going to shine forever, thinking that you're everything. Oh, to quote Linda G, all that in a cup of tea. It can mean that, but what it's really telling me is in regards to this, prosecutors have the information. This is the whistleblower has come forward. Someone on the inside has brought forward the information, and it is about restoring all that is good. Okay, see where this takes us, young Marjorie Taylor Greene. Knight of Wands. Yeah, thank you. Fast-moving knight, knee-jerk moving knight, bringing forward a message, inspiring message. Okay, thank you. This is Marjorie Taylor Greene. Yeah, my scalp is absolutely tingling when I say that. This is her riding in on her horse with her message. In another deck I've got, it's got the volcano erupting in the background, so it is about a very dangerous situation, but it's very much about bringing forward a knee-jerked message and being inspiring to some. This is how she sees herself. Okay, looking at the card as I put it down, I don't know if my camera's good enough. This knight does not have control of this horse. He's actually looking quite terrified. His eyes are bulging out as this message is being brought forward. So he's gotten caught up in something that is beyond his control. Thank you. Thank you, guys. They love dumping it on me. In the past, we've got the insurrection itself, the capital invasion. Oh dear, okay. Crowning this justice, actions and consequences. That's what justice is about. All actions have consequences. This is about bringing forward this sort of truth and weighing up the balances and bringing forth this restoration. But yeah, her actions will have consequences. Immediate future, the Emperor. Well, we know who this is. This is my way or the highway, the patriarchal energy that she's been caught up in. Old white men in positions of power that she's been caught up in, and she's still caught up in it. This is what she's kowtowing down to, thank you. This is what she believes is the best. That's all hunky-dory. It's all about power, my way or the highway, do what I say. Old white evangelical men know the best. Oh, God, that makes my skin crawl just thinking about it. But yeah, that's the energy that she's following. Externally for her, pardon me, similar to Lindsay Graham, she's at a stage that she's having to decide which message she's going to stand by. She's got two ships out there. She has to decide which one she's going to bring into shore. This is about making a plan, but she's going to have to make a decision in regards to that plan externally. It's also about the messages that she put out on the world stage, that the three crows, blackbirds, ravens, whatever you like to call them, of truth are watching, are circling her. Okay, internally for her was about the agreements that she made, the partnerships. Okay, thank you. She's desperately trying to make new agreements and partnerships. Thank you. Make love, not war. Interesting how that's... but it is about she's trying to... Okay, thank you. This is in the future. This is after the midterms have gone through like a dose of blue salts. She's going to try and make some sort of new alliances. I'm drawn to the fact this is internally for her. I'm drawn to the fact that the person in green is reaching across. She's in red. The person in green is trying to reach across and take her cup. So these are unequal partnerships. where she risks losing what she's holding. Okay. Hopes and fears. Do I need to explain that? Complete and utter downfall at the hands of the truth. She's bringing forward an offer. Internally, she's wondering what offers she can bring forward and what offers will be accepted. But yes, complete and utter downfall. Hope and fear. Outcome. Karma's going to come and bite her on the backside. Her destiny. Ace of Wands. This is about creating a new start. But this was also about her passion. Okay, thank you. Her passion coming. Her being handed this passion. The Biden administration. New start. Her foolishness. Her foolishness is going to be revealed. She's going to find herself wounded in battle in regards to the big lie. Again, my Russia card, how often does that come up? However, this can also be the birth of something new, but she's going to find herself wounded, betrayed, surrounded by these messages that are coming forward in regards to the lies that she has told. Russia's really interesting, her naivety. And again, we have it being brought forward for the sake of the voter about the dark money in politics and the mercenary actions that she took. I could keep going with the story. Exactly the same as Lindsay, this crossroads. She's at a crossroads about what truth she follows in regards to this unequal partnership she had. Messages are going to come forward very quickly in regards to sabotage, betrayal, connections with the Trump org, finding herself constricted. So she's got basically the same cards as Lindsay Graham had, just in a different order. However, this Russian one, okay, I'm going to ask a few questions, but this Russian one, I'm just going to get this out here, really interests me because there was, and I didn't write his name down, the news came out today that there was there's a businessman who was a very close contact with the Kremlin and with Putin himself, who has come out and stated that yes, there was Russian political interfering with the US elections in 2016, 2020 as well, and he said, and it's still continuing. It's not as extreme as it was, but he's come out and publicly stated against the Kremlin denying it, that yes, interference has been going ahead, and is still continuing. Bots, Iger in his basement, you name it, on social media. Okay, and also remembering that 90% of the mainstream media is controlled by 6 people. Okay, let's have a look at Marjorie Taylor Greene. Is Marjorie Taylor Greene going to be charged? Yes. Read January the 6th. Is she going to be convicted? Is Marjorie Taylor Greene going to be convicted with her role in January the 6th? Entertainment only, but I'm getting a yes. I can ask another question, please. Will Marjorie Taylor Greene lose her seat in the House of Representatives in the lower house? Will Marjorie Taylor Greene lose her seat in the lower house? Again, a yes. You can ask a question, please. Will she be tied to Russian money? Will she be tied to Russian money? Getting a no. Will she be tied to bribery, corruption, financial? It's just turning in a circle the other way. It's refusing to answer that one. It had a big, okay, it's going yes now. Had a big think about it. Now it's saying yes. Okay, so that's not going to be straight away, though. It's not a major part of this. Is it the tour she gave that's going to bring her down? No. Is it something else? Are they going to find out something else about Marge? Well, yeah, it's not answering. Okay, because I'm not asking the question right. Obviously, it's going to happen after the midterms. It's going to happen after January, I suspect. But again, the same as Lindsay, the prosecutors have everything. They have everything they need. She's going to find her self-restricted. She's going to find, but it is in regards to the January the 6th insurrection. Okay, as I said, entertainment only, allegedly. We shall watch that with interest. If you've got any questions, pop them down below. Please stay safe, look after yourselves. Be a inspiration and a mentor to others, and love to you all. Bye-bye.